I'm back.
We back together.
Right.
You know, episode 60. And, you know, remember to like this video. Tell somebody about it. You know. And we just going to get into it. As y'all know, preseason has started. A lot of real overreactions with the Jaguars and stuff. I want to get your take on it, bro. What you think about it, man?
My take on it?
Just the Jaguars in general, first week. You know, it's preseason.
I'm just go, you know, like I say, my overall take on it. Honestly, I feel like I like what I see, you know, as a fan. Defensively, most importantly, you know, with us stopping the run. I know it's only preseason. And, you know, I like our secondary. Our secondary made my eyes pop out, you know, watching the game. C.J. Henderson looked like he been present on, you know, looked like he hasn't been missing.
Yeah.
Rashawn Jenkins, he fit right in. Shaquille Griffin, fitting right in.
Yeah.
And the other guys, what's it? Cisco, I always forget his name. Gotta get to know him.
Cisco is a baller.
Yeah, I like him. Coming down. Him and Rashawn Jenkins coming down. Physical.
So I think Cisco would be Cisco is very physical. You know, he can play in the box, he can play high safety, you know, one high, it don't matter, middle of the field, whatever you want him to do. He can cover, he can tackle, he can do everything. So Rashawn Jenkins, you know, we seen him come down in that box and just feel the run, you know.
Off top,
you know, tackling people in the backfield and everything. So it's just, it looked like the secondary is the most, you know, caught up, week one game ready, you know what I'm saying? D-line, you can say that about the D-line because just off the fact of leverage, you know, as an offensive line, former offensive lineman in trenches, it's about leverage.
Look good on defense. Offensively, our trenches, we look good, you know. I was happy that I seen Ben Barch out there, you know.
Yeah, with Norwell being out.
Right.
You know. So, yeah, I mean, offensive line, you can say offensive line didn't, I guess, hold up. It was pressure on the quarterback. I mean, that's going to happen.
Yeah. For it to be the first preseason game and, you know, first live action against real opponents. Mm-hmm. So I ain't mad at it, but at the same time, I'm not overreacting. Like, that's what we got for the season. You know, even with, I know it's a big talk about our play calling, and even though our offensive play calling was bland, you know, it wasn't really.
It was very basic.
Yeah, it wasn't really.
I mean, that's what it is. It's a week one of preseason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Preseason. Keep emphasizing that. Keep saying that in your head. Preseason. Preseason.
Trevor Lawrence, like what I saw.
Yeah.
Come back to him. Trevor Lawrence, definitely like what I've seen. It was plays he did hold the ball a little longer than expected, but that's what you expect. From a rookie, from their first preseason, week one NFL game. So,
full speed game wrestling against another team, you know. He looked poised back there. He looked like he's supposed to be back there. You know what I'm saying? So he got 3 drives. So we didn't get no points from it. I don't even think we got past the 50.
I wasn't expecting nothing big.
Yeah, and then James Robinson, he got 3 carries. Like, you cannot.
ETN with 1.
Yeah, you gotta expect them to not only get those type of, you know, only James Robinson 3 carries, ETN only 1 carry. Mm-hmm. James Robinson at least getting 20 a game. You know what I'm saying? At least 20 a game, 20 touches, no matter how it is. You know what I'm saying? ETN gonna get his touches as well. But it was very basic offense. You know, maybe the receivers. I think the receivers without DJ Chark. You know what I'm saying? But I think the receivers, we seen what Marvin Jones is going to bring in the season. Yeah. Big playmaker. We said it on the pod. That's all his career. Big catch maker. That's it. Big ball. He's going to catch big balls. You know what I'm saying? He's going to jump on people's heads. He's going to catch the contested catches. He's going to make tough catches look easy. You know what I'm saying? That's his whole career. So I think he's going to be a guy that Trevor relies on, you know what I'm saying, when he needs something. When he need a first down, when he need a big play.
Definitely.
You know, like he showed on that 3rd down play, and he had a whole bunch of time from the offensive line that y'all say don't block. You know what I'm saying? But
through that 35-yard bomb.
Exactly.
I'm going to call it a bomb.
Yeah. and Marvin Jones made a tough catch, a great catch. I think I like the catch better than the throw, but the throw was great as well.
He put it in the area. Like you always say with good wide receivers, the ball just need to be near.
Exactly.
But I ain't gonna overlook that the ball is supposed to be on point. You know, coming from our first draft pick.
And he put the ball on point. In most of his draft, he was 6 and 9. So them out routes that he hit on point, right in the chest. You know what I'm saying? Curl routes, right in the chest. It's just everything is pinpoint accurate.
Yeah. The only thing I say personally for me that I didn't like was, you know, he overthrew a couple short balls. You know, on the RPO.
That's gonna happen.
He overthrew it over their head, but you know, that's just adjusting.
Yeah.
The adjustments.
Make your adjustments. You know.
Definitely.
So it's no overreaction with the Jags, man. You know, they play Monday night versus the Saints. So we're gonna get to see more of the starters, I believe. They're gonna play more. Yeah. You know, so probably 2 quarters, maybe I say, maybe into the third quarter. So we're gonna see more from the guys that are gonna be on the field when it comes to week 1 of the regular season. So I mean, from practices right now, from what the coaches are saying, it's still a quarterback competition. You know, Minshew and Trevor Lawrence are still splitting first team reps and stuff like that. How you feel about that? Do you think Trevor Lawrence should be taking majority of the reps, all of the reps on with the first team? You know what I'm saying? Because we expecting him to be the starter week 1, but still, I still think it's a little possibility. I'd say like 10% chance that Minshew could start.
Yeah.
Not saying that he better. Yeah. It's not even saying that he better than Trevor Lawrence, because he's not. We all know that. We're not gonna be stupid and say that he better than than Trevor Lawrence, because Minshew is not. But
well, from my perspective, I believe that football is a sport of reps. We done heard that 1,000 times throughout playing football or even watching football. And being in the position that he coming in with a new regime, everything's new to him. Even for Urban Meyer, I feel like the reps is important. So I would like him to take majority of the reps, because eventually that's who we gonna want to start. That's who's going to start. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So. And I don't want to throw no shade at Gardner, but Gardner wasn't really in the even preseason game. He really was. He just was doing. He threw that pick. It
was a Hail Mary. It was a Hail Mary. Just throw it up into the half. It was a Hail Mary. And then you can say
everything.
Yeah, and then you can say the pass to ETN out the backfield. He overthrew that.
I might have been mistaken that one too with Trevor Lawrence. Because when I'm talking about Trevor Lawrence, he threw was an RPO on the right hand side of the field.
He missed a couple.
So it might have been Minshew. I'm thinking about on
them. Either way, those two guys didn't get a lot of. They didn't get a lot of reps in the preseason game. We seen CJ Beathard and Jay Luton most of the time, which you supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
CJ Beathard don't look too bad, though.
That's what I said. That's what I said on my on the last video that I did about the Jaguars. CJ Beathard, I think he gonna be on the team. I don't think he gets cut.
Man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's really pushing for that backup job. Wouldn't be mad if he got that backup job. Wouldn't be mad because he looked good and he a vet. And he's played, for the 49ers. We've seen him in actual games.
And he put the ball where it needed to be.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback, man. He's a good quarterback. So I think we all know that it's going to be Trevor eventually. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's week 1, whether it's week 4, week 8, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? We know it's going to be Trevor for the next 10 plus, hopefully the 10 plus years. 15 plus years.
We need to get him one of them Patrick Mahomes contracts.
Man. Right when that 4th year comes, just extend them. Boom, 6 years, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? All that. Give him all that.
Right.
So we hope that Trevor is going to be the guy, and I don't think the front office messed that up with just like the other players that we had. You know what I'm saying, in the past.
It's like with Trevor, bro. I don't mean cut y'all, but with Trevor, it's like we cannot mess this up. There's no way you can mess this up.
I
don't think we can can't mess this up.
Nah, he's too good of a player, bro. We see he's gonna be good.
And he ready though. We ain't heard nothing bad about him yet. We haven't heard nothing bad about him yet. So I'm excited about that.
Nah, I'm excited too, man. It just was good to see him out there, with the team and controlling the offense. He looked comfortable, basically. Right. Definitely looked comfortable. But going to the cuts, man, we had the first cuts. They cut the team from 90 to 85, and the first cuts that happened at the beginning of this week. Mm-hmm. And Tim Tebow was one of those cuts.
Yeah, Mr. John 316.
Yeah, so I didn't think it was gonna be that quick, that early, So, but I think social media, accelerated the process just because they picked those two blocking plays that he had, blowed up all across social media, all on sports shows and everything. I think that accelerated the process of him because we knew it was going to be a work in progress. He going from quarterback to tight end
and being out of the league that long.
So what do we expect? I think that Tavon Austin took a pass away from him, one of his one of his receptions away from him.
The only one I thought he was going to.
But when I went to training camp, I was taught just sitting there with my daddy. I was, he didn't have the wiggle that you wanted. You know what I'm saying? He's humongous human being. He is stocky. You know what I'm saying? But as a tight end, you are expected to block, and you are expected to play special teams. And with him not being on any special teams, how are you going to be able to make the team? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, as a third string tight end or a fourth string tight end, you gotta be on special teams.
That was something that rang a bell. It kind of alarmed me when I heard that he was tied for the fourth spot on the depth chart. I was like, oh, it's getting ugly. If you at least the third tight end, because we use tight ends, but majority, like you say, you're gonna be used for blocking. You're gonna have a good blocking one. You're gonna have one that can line up out wide, and one that can run a route. Mm-hmm.
So, and then you might have one that can do both.
Right.
Very well. You know what I'm saying?
Blocking wasn't his.
Nah.
That ain't part of his repertoire, and
he didn't look good doing it.
His route running, I ain't gonna speak on that too much because, of course, I played offensive line. I can't really judge nobody for that because you ask me, I think I run good routes. so I can't really judge him on that. But I feel like he got a fair shot, man. I'm thankful for the opportunity that we did get the exposure as a team. We got us some media play,
Definitely.
just from that and a little attention. So.
Yeah.
Shout out to Timmy P.
I just don't like the slander that's coming with it.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Here come the I told you so.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the opportunity, man. It don't matter that he took it. If he took it away from somebody else, that person probably wouldn't have even made it either past the first day of cut. So that's really not a valid point. Tim Tebow just, he tried something new. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with it? He got cut, and I'm glad Urban. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't biased just because he had a good relationship with Tim Tebow. He wasn't biased, and he cut him because he wasn't up to par. So that's just what the football game is. That's what the NFL is, man. So just leave it at that. It don't need to be a headline. It don't need to be all that.
Yeah, I feel like Urban was pressured a little bit to let him go too.
That's what I'm saying. Social media did that. They blew up those two blocks.
Because if you make the team, you coming from being tied for the fourth spot at the tight end position, and you just jump to the third, and you ain't really showed nothing.
Come
Saturday.
He did what he could.
He did what he could do.
I salute him for coming out there and actually being on the team. Actually going through a couple weeks of, training camp and the off season and all that. So,
what it is.
He's still Tim Tebow, bro. He's still one of the greatest college players ever to play. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the people that brought the jerseys and stuff.
Yeah. That's tough. That's why I don't buy NFL jerseys no more, man. I used to be that in middle school, younger days, I used to have a lot of jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it wasn't on my dime. You know what I'm saying? But I know now, as I got older, that players change. I don't fall in love with players. You know what I'm saying? Because players can change any given time. Right. They can get cut. They can get traded. Now, you can't get a refund on them jerseys if you wore them a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
You better be a real fan.
Yeah, you better be a real fan. So, salute to you, Tim Tebow, man. Whatever, you probably gonna be back on the sports broadcasting, college football, all that stuff, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, and I like that you not responding to the naysayers and the haters and stuff. because they wish they were you.
He never did. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They wish they were you. They wish they could have got that opportunity. So you did what you could, man. So I don't have a problem with that. But so we all know Tim Tebow from the kneeling, you know what I'm saying, doing this, all that.
Mm-hmm.
The taunting, the NFL taunting rule now. It's very stupid. It's trying to take the excitement out of the game.
Out of the most physical game ever be played on.
Like, if you run somebody over, you should be able to get excited.
Right.
You should be able to not get in their face, but, you know what I'm saying,
show them
that, get your weight up, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, I forgot what they're penalizing, but it's just the crazy thing that it's going to be a penalty, you know, and they're emphasizing that rule. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy for the competition committee to even put that in there. You know what I'm saying?
Making it too soft, man. They already done soften it up. They just keep on going with it.
Just keep going with it. And it's just the old white men that don't like it. Basically, black players who taunt. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All these players coming from Shannon Sharp. I like what he said on Undisputed. You know, because it do seem like that, man. It's usually black players that come with the swag, you know,
right,
and everything, and they call it taunting, but it's like, this is my swag. I beat you, so I need to be able to flaunt a little bit on what I just did, because this is hard to do.
If I put you on your back, I should have the right to let you know I did it. Without it, would it been more than just the play?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So I'm just supposed to put you on your back, walk back to the huddle.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I don't like that.
Come on, it's too. You trying to make it too robotic, man.
And you can't. There's no way that they can completely wipe that out of the league. So I don't even know why they trying.
I don't know why they trying either, bro. Like, it's just certain things you should not touch. Certain things you should not touch is the emotions of the game. You can't block those emotions. And then I feel like it's gonna be a very crucial time in the game, and somebody get, you know, a flag for showing emotion for a big play that they just made for their team. You know what I'm saying? And then that's going to push them back 10, 15, whatever the amount of penalty it is. Like, if it's a personal foul, that would be gay. Very.
What if they start having, like, flagrants for the NFL?
And the flagrants league, So it's kind of like,
NBA.
Yeah, bro.
So it all got to do with the media, if you ask me. How they portray, how they want their brand to be portrayed. I think that's what it's all about.
I don't even think it's bro. That's what even the kids growing up, bro. Like, they do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of the football game. You got it on video games. You know what I'm saying? Baseball, they doing more bat flips. You know what I'm saying? In football, they got celebrations on football. Like, that's just part of the game.
Yeah, I feel like time is a whole psychological part of the game.
It's not even taunting, like, really. Like, you can't, like, taunting.
I mean, I'm saying, like, what I'm saying is, like, that's a part. Like, that's football. Like, when growing up, you wanted to run somebody over so you can stand over. You know how many times I wanted to kill a quarterback? Quarterbacks
and step over him and stuff like that, bro. That's part of the game, man. That's all part of the game, bro. You're just trying to make the game.
Take your time getting up.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's all part of the game, man. You're making the game so bland and generic.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
They almost need to hire actors at this point. If they want that, if they want it to be that way.
Like, you try to destroy the game. Mm-hmm. Jesus, man. But we're just going to leave it at that, man. Hopefully they change something before the season starts, you know, and I just hope it doesn't affect games in big situations. You know, 2K ratings came out as well.
Oh yeah, I seen them. See, they keeping it neutral. Got all the best in the league at 96. I'm just saying that because I noticed that on top. I didn't even see all the ratings. So y'all got it right at 96.
KD, LeBron, and Giannis at 96.
Come on, man.
Come on, like LeBron said that KD should be a 99. I don't have a problem with that because KD, I think he should be a 99. And I think LeBron should be a 98, 97.
He declined because his age.
Yeah, right.
That's what come with it.
But you know, and then Giannis, he could be a 96. That's fine. He could be a 97. You know.
I wouldn't be mad if he got a 98, 99.
I wouldn't be either. You know, I'm just saying.
The boy just dropped 50 in the finals to close it out. Come on, man.
So, like, I don't know, man. I just don't know what they doing with the 2K ratings.
They're trying to keep it neutral. That's what I believe. But
I don't know. And then it's about 3 or 4 guys that's 95s. You know, Luka. I think Luka's a 95. Luka's a 95. Kawhi Leonard a 95. I don't know it off the top of my head. Steph a 95. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's just, you know, NBA players are speaking out and saying y'all still can't get it right.
Right.
So that should say something about the game. You know,
I guess they're trying not to overpower it because 2K can be overpowered.
But in real life, these players
are overpowered. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So do it. You know, it should match. You know how they play in real life, for real.
Definitely.
You know, KD's unstoppable, so he should be a 99. LeBron is still unstoppable, so he should be 99, 98. You know, Giannis showed that he is unstoppable, so he should be 97, 98, 98, 99. You know what I'm saying, in that range. So
I'm pretty sure it fluctuates like during the season now.
I hope, yeah.
It has to.
It should. And also, since we talking about, you know, players not getting basically respect in 2K ratings, LeBron James ain't getting respect from the GMs and the league and the coaches and stuff.
Yeah.
He got 0 best player votes, which is
I really wonder
shocking.
What was that about? Nobody will never know, but I guess I don't know, but maybe it's because of these past 10 years he probably been like the number 1 rated player.
Yeah, no question.
Besides Steph, LeBron, and stuff like that.
Longer than that. But yeah, man,
I'm not gonna say I understand it, but
they trying to
make it fair.
Yeah, I bet it's I mean, reality is reality, and the guy is still top 2, and probably not 2. You know what I'm saying? And in some eyes, KD's 1, and some eyes, LeBron is still 1. So it's either or, bro. I'm still picking LeBron if I had to pick a team.
LeBron, KD, and Giannis still my top 3.
Yeah, bro, that's my top 3. You know, just put it wherever you want. You know, but I know I said on a previous podcast I had KD just because, you know what I'm saying, he just unstoppable. Like, he different. Like, there's nobody like him in the history of the game.
7 foot doing it all.
You know what I'm saying? And then LeBron, you already know, he's on the, you know,
definitely.
He ain't never left. He ain't never moved.
But just be sitting there looking at him.
Just because, just because I say have an objective opinion about, you know, KD being the best, don't mean LeBron ain't my favorite player. Right. Don't mean I'm not picking LeBron if I had a team.
Yeah, that's why I say, for me, honestly, I'm very biased when it comes to me saying LeBron, KD, and then Antetokounmpo for my top 3. I know KD is more in his bag right now than LeBron, you know, but I'm a LeBron fan, so I'm gonna be biased. And I'm a person. I'm gonna let you know. When I'm being biased, straight up. Let you know. I ain't even have to figure it out.
Yeah, man, but that's blasphemy.
Right.
That's very blasphemous for him to not get any votes. I lost the cap.
Yeah, but finish back.
Yeah, man, but that's blasphemy. Like, come on, man. How can this man not do it? He still got it, bro. Just battled some injuries these last couple years, but you know. So
it's out of KD and Antetokounmpo was supposed to be the top player. Which is respectful, I guess.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Still ain't caught on how to use that yet.
Yeah, man. But since we still on the basketball subject, you know.
Definitely. Let's go ahead and get into the Malice at the Palace.
Yes, sir.
I watched the Netflix documentary that Jermaine O'Neal came out with, and it was very insightful to me. Like, I learned a lot about it because, you know, growing up, we just seen the highlights on the news feed and not news feed, but the news broadcast and seeing everything. I didn't know like how effective it was towards Jermaine O'Neal's career and Reggie Miller career. You know, I didn't know that was like his only. I ain't gonna say his only chance, but pretty much his last opportunity to get a ring. And you know, the year after that happened, he retired. Mm-hmm. So you know, that to me that was surprising because you know, like I said, when being younger, I didn't know like how in depth it was. And if y'all don't know, we're talking about the Madison and the Palace. That's the big brawl against the Pacers and the Pistons that happened in Detroit, where they was throwing beers. You know, Ron Artest, Metal World Peace,
people getting knocked out,
took his ass in the stand. So
yeah.
You know, I like the documentary. You know, I learned a whole lot about it, even just watching the interview with him on All the Smoke. Shout out to them. You know, it was. I ain't know like how messed up it really messed him up like mentally. You know what I'm saying? And then back to like we were just talking about with the NFL and like protecting the brand, even like with media. I didn't know how much the media had slandered their names. I thought it was for me growing up. I always thought it was just AI that got that. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know that they was called thugs, you know what I'm saying? They was blaming rap music, tattoos, what they wore. Like, you know, if you watch a documentary, it'll show you like, dang, but they was talking like that, but it'll never be like that. And then they gave an example on how the hockey player, the white players will go out on the hockey and they'll beat each other face in, and you know, the batter will rush the mound, but they're not called thugs and this and that. But that was just very insightful to me because I never knew like the media was like that. Like from talking about NBA players, I always thought it was just AI that got slandered like that because the way he dressed and his braids and all that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and then Jermaine O'Neal's career just it went down after that.
I had no idea how good he was.
Heck yeah,
Jermaine. I knew he was good, but I didn't know. I knew he was drafted from, because back then niggas was hooping for real. Yeah. I knew he was drafted from high school straight to the NBA. That's about all I really knew, you know what I'm saying? And then I knew about the ball.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a dog like that. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro.
And I didn't know like how much that affected his career.
Yeah, man.
And then him and Reggie Miller was the only two that it affected in a major way because Stats 5 or Steve Jackson, he got a ring, and Ron Artest left the following year. And I also didn't know that when he left that following year, he got a ring with Kobe. I had no idea. I thought he was who was this Metal World Peace guy? Because we weren't really watching the news like that. We was watching the game. You know what I'm saying, boy? So it was like. It was crazy, like even to where it was a scene in there, and it was like Ron Artest, like even how it started. Ron Artest was doing like something therapeutic because something he was learning from his therapy. He was laying down, counting the fives. So, you know what I'm saying? Then here comes a beer. So
yeah,
it's a great documentary. I suggest y'all to go look at it if y'all want to get more information on it. Because I've learned a lot that I felt like I've missed throughout the years. I just honestly thought it was a big brawl that was always talked about.
Yeah.
I didn't know the effects of it. I didn't know that they had to go to civil court for 10 years about it. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just learned that. So it's a whole lot of information in it, and just how the media portray black athletes. You know what I'm saying? And this is a whole lot to take in, and even from like a mental health standpoint, of how Jermaine O'Neal was saying what it did for him, and then like his relationship with his teammates. So
I think that should. I mean, I don't think it should have did anything to the relationships of his teammates. I feel like he was fighting for his teammates. So what I'm saying? So like, how could that mess up anything with the team?
But he was saying like, well, just like how he didn't know how to process it. Just even like his relationship. Because apparently before this even happened, Ron Artest was just out of control.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't know nothing about this. Like, I just thought, who was this crazy dude named Metal World Peace? That's all I knew. So it was a very informative documentary. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I watch it again just to, so.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I got to check it out for real.
Yeah.
I remember the fight, you know what I'm saying? I remember it all on Sports Center. Yeah. Steven Jackson, Ron Artest, Jermaine O'Neal, really started with Ben Wallace, you know what I'm saying? They was getting real physical and everything.
He fouled him,
Fouled him and all that. So, And yeah, it kind of calmed down, and then just the fans really escalated the situation. It was a crazy situation.
And for me that time, bro, the Pistons really overshadowed all that because I think was it the year before that the Pistons had won the NBA Finals, and that's when you had Rasheed Wallace, Ben
Chauncey,
Rip Hampton, Chauncey. You had all those guys.
Prince.
And this when NBA Live was hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was really stuck on that more than anything. I learned about Reggie Miller and all them. So and they kind of forced. They say, well, it didn't. It ain't what they said. It kind of did force Reggie Miller to retire. So
yeah, tough documentary, man. Definitely, man. But we got Thursday night football tonight. We got the Eagles and the Patriots. Get to see
Alabama boys. Matt Jones,
Jalen Hurts. And then Devontae Smith is also going to play.
Oh yeah. He was hurt last week, or he didn't play last. I seen him in the box last week. Yeah.
So, yeah, man, it's got good football. The start. We should see a good look at the starters and everything. So, yeah, that's everything. You got anything else you want to talk about?
No, man, I ain't got too much to talk about. I do want to talk about something real quick. The adjustments, just adjusting. I feel like personally I'm in this part of my life where I'm doing exactly what this podcast is essentially about, making adjustments in life, moving different and really because honestly, bro, to be honest, I feel like, for me personally, mentally, I feel like I should be somewhere else. I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? And you get your dreams and reality mixed up a lot, so I just feel like I need to make the adjustments to snapping back into reality, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I really want to say. I got a lot of observing, planning, adjusting to do.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
That's the motto of it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? See it, make your observations, you know what I'm saying? Plan ahead, do what you need to do, and then adjust. You know what I'm saying? That's the adjustment. And that's episode 60, man. It's your boy J.O.
It's your boy DZ, Meatball Denzel, whichever one you want to call him.
And remember, you're on Spotify, all that good stuff.
Check us out.
Like the videos and everything. We're going to be back next week.